Hi everybody, my name is Martin. Welcome back to XCOM 2 Master of Orion, the Early Access 3. We are just going to click next turn here.
The anomaly turns out to be a
We get a frigate from this leftover anomaly. I would have preferred to get a destroyer, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. Are you going to be a dick when I come back here? No, it's not your system yet, I suppose. Let's just return. It does so automatically, I guess. You are done with the common support facility, so everyone is working, which is lovely. Good. And you have grown. Now I can't remember. I'm gonna have to check the video, but I think it was actually 6 turns. I wanted to know if the population of a planet is a variable in how fast it grows. Like more population grows more quickly. But I can't remember how much it was to grow from 8 to 9. Was it 6 turns? Because then it seems like there's no change. Could it be a factor from the morale? There's definitely a difference from the small planets that I have colonized to our main system here. It grows a lot more quickly. I don't know. Let's do 6 turns. Let's do 4. Let's see if we can remember. Probably can't. Remember to do 4 turns of growth and then crank out the civilian transport just before we finish this growth, and that'll be ideal. And I know that I'll forget that. You can go on guard mode. This has a lot of points in defense, and I have not enough in offense, so it'll be a while before we can tackle this space monster. Hopefully we can get a quest for killing it, but it's a fair bit off from our neutral planets up here, so I suppose they don't care. You're gonna do the colonial revenue. Okay, I prefer this one though. We want all of this good stuff. Let's start with that one. Pollution is completely under control, so yeah, that'll be fine. And you're just keeping an eye on the Klagons from this direction. That's also good. I would like to grow more in this direction as well. I don't want to piss off the Cylons, but I do want to grab some territory. Another Marauder here, we can go ahead and auto-resolve that because we do have the shields. It's like it's simulating a blow-by-blow when you're auto-resolving it. That's new. Okay, good. My spy. Finished. So now I can enter the colony to view population, credit, defense, security, morale, and pollution. Awesome. Let's go and have a look. Here we are. So we can see it's 10 out of 18. It's producing. It has security 5. I don't know if that's a lot or a little. What do my planets have? 0. 5. Is this where we have the spy center? Oh, we have the colony base. What's giving us 5 security? Where does that come from? Oh, I think I have a guy doing counter-espionage here. And how about this one? Where's my counter-espionage guy, actually? He is in Psi Prime. So this one has counter-espionage. This one does not. So why does it have? The Marine barracks don't seem to be giving you anything. Notice the colony base. How about the government support facility? Yeah, okay. Government support facility give you 5 security. So, this planet down here, yeah, it probably just has the government support facility. Right, it has a lot of pollution. High morale. Alright. Let's see if we can do some excellent espionage here. Now we can do a lot of stuff. And I do want to see if I can get their tech. Because I'm slow at teching. So I kind of like the idea of bridging that gap by stealing their stuff. Neutron collider complete. Good. You can still come here as long as we have decent... Well, I guess that's new. Now all of these cells are granting me 2 production. So that's nice, and we have no problems with pollution. But after we finish this one, we're just going to crank them out so that we are not going to have a problem later on. And it was a success. We don't get like experience with our spies yet. It may be a thing for a future early access release. Okay. Okay, we have a new frigate here. It will come down this way. And this scout was on a long-term mission to come all the way up here and explore that one planet that we don't actually have eyes on. Is that our only scout? Be my question. What's the scout icon? That's a space factory. It's a civilian transport, and these are our scouts. Yes, it's my only scout. After the Klagons blew up that one guy. You have grown. You're doing research and then the pollution thing. How about the toxic? You have already done that. Probably want to crank out more colony ships. You can do this a lot now because of the neutron collider. Good. That's the one we just checked. And we finished our Cylon trade treaty. Let's see if we can renegotiate that. It's good for all of us.
I find this I welcome every chance for
And are we good friends now? You can't give me a research pact because you don't have the money. And this probably, yes, you still want 1,000, so it hasn't changed any way whatsoever. But then again, I haven't finished the xenology yet. I hope that in 3 turns I can get some better deals. The Klagons presumably still want trade treaty. They still want money. 629. Let's see if they change their minds as well. And I'm not going to bother with the dialogues just now. 2 turns, we'll have a look. We've grown. Good. Guy not working. Unacceptable. So we can get some marine barracks up and running. And that'll help. Probably want to get... Come on, double click. So probably want to get the pollution under control as well. This is the neutron collider, I assume, yes. So do the marine barracks and then the research after that. And you can stay here, I suppose. This is only a 1 cell. You have grown as well. You will have a strike situation unless you already have government. Way to plan ahead there. So I suppose this is fine. You have 1 more tile to grow in 9 turns. 1 more pup to grow. That's what I meant to say. You come down here, and that'll be good. space factory needs to come here and start producing defenses. The Klagons are definitely aggressive. They've already tried to blackmail me once. Next time I refuse, they may or may not declare war outright. And with that in mind, maybe I should put this frigate, this new frigate, up here to help protect this access point. Colonial Revenue Service into pollution control seems okay. Ooh, a quest. These are the guys we want. They want class 3 shields. I will move heaven and earth to give you class 3 shields. Let me have a look.
Knowledge.
What's the icon for the shields? Here. It's actually a shield. How wonderful. Here we go. Class 3 shields. Okay. We have to go boom, 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 boom. A lot of text. I don't care. We're gonna do it. We go Xenology and finish that, and then we're just gonna beeline for the Magnetogravitex. I like class 3 shields anyway, so no problem with that. The Tagion scanner will be useful. Tagion communications will also be useful, and the displacement drive I don't really use, but maybe I should get into that stuff. So how do you feel about me? You're still neutral. I'll give you a shitload of money after I complete this quest.
A kink
I
requires
hope that will
attention.
help. Now I don't want to do this one. I want to get more peaceful diplomatic relations with my friends, the Cylons, primarily, but also the other guys, if they so desire. Let's just beeline this way and see what we can do. Factory is done. Good. We have a new spy. Wonderful. You have grown. You are doing the right thing. Good. And you are at max pop. And I totally forgot that. Who would have known? But that's okay. We're going to crank out a... well, actually 2 civilian transports. Like so. And then we're going to go neutron collider into atmosphere renewer. Yeah. Let's do that. We really need to get all these pop working better. The neutron collider is going to be important, but I also really like the idea of growing all of my colonies at the same time, and I need to move some population for that to happen. So you are awaiting orders. Why don't we go ahead and spy a little bit on Prometheus here, which we can now see thanks to our awesome scanners. That'll be lovely. Where are you actually? You are there. I put him there because it's kind of the closest planet to the Klagon, so I thought they might be trying some spy nonsense on me. Good.
A kink requires your attention.
Energy weapon accuracy. Let's go for that. I don't care about this much. We don't have any new planets
With each
to
new
scout out.
discovery, the knowledge of the
Good, good, good. Neutron colliders done. Beautiful. So marine barracks to get that guy in control of his emotions. And then what? Flat +3 research. I kind of do like. 7 out of 12. So the rest of these guys are going to go into research. And the planet isn't growing any more than that. So we won't get any new cells. We can only improve the existing ones. So 6 guys here, 6 guys there, and that's going to be it. Wonderful. Pollution control, good. How about when you finish that, you Hmm. Research per cell isn't useful right now, but it will be. I really would like to crank out some colony ships. I'd prefer to do that on my homeworld where they have too much pop, but it produces rather slowly. Let's do one here. We can always move pop from the homeworld to this planet later on. Data center. You have that thing going, and then a colony ship. That's nice. I approve. I don't know if you can crank that out before you do the pollution cleanup. And civilian transport. Here you have another one on the way, and then we go all in on the neutron collider. That'll be wonderful. Just wonderful. And down here, you still have plenty of room to grow. So, are the Klagons doing anything that we can see? They have a scout ship there. No, everyone seems to be behaving. I'll already check that one. The galaxy is at peace. You're doing the government support facility. I don't know if you have more pups coming. Who've grown 3 turns. It's fine. And then the neutron collider is good. Marine barracks. Does that help your situation? Yes, he did start to work. That's wonderful. And then research and pollution control. Good, 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 good. Neutron collider up here. Yes, we already agreed on that. And after that, we're probably going to move a lot of guys down to production. Let's start a network here. Like so. And you... Well, no one's coming here actually. Let's put one more guy in there, so it'll be a Pop 4 planet. And then it can grow on its own up to Pop 5. Screw you. And you're gonna do something about it? No? Yeah, you all talk. A space eel. Okay, it's gonna eat my scout. Nom 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 nom. That's okay. We did get to scout the planets. It's actually pretty good. Large, rich planet. That's what we want to see. We are not in any kind of position to take a space eel though, so it'll have to wait. Pollution is a problem here. Alright. So, we can't even finish the research actually. I would like to see in the development of the game that I could control how many turns it should do pollution cleanup. Like I could say 2 turns or 4 turns of pollution cleanup, and then queue it up again like later down here, 6 turns here, so that I could control it better without having to come back to my planets all the time to check this and that. 15 turns, a 15% decline in pollution is pretty awesome. I guess the production here is pretty good. Alright. Side Prime, that's just that kind of irrelevant planet over there. We're doing a colony ship, that's good to see. And we do have people on strikes. This will help with security. We have nothing that'll help morale just now. Guess we're gonna pop in the security center pretty much everywhere, but it's not a priority, so the queue is fine. And you have grown, you have more room, and yeah, you need to do the pollution thing. Right. I think I might send my next colony ship east though. You have mission success. Infiltrate cybercrime. Good. So now I can do the research stuff. Spy needs orders. Get mission. So I can hack, prevent the target from generating research point for 10 turns. I suppose that's for this individual planet. Or I can steal a random technology. Let's just have a look in the diplomacy here.
What brings you here? We are always willing to listen.
You have some stuff. Deep scanner and an ECM jammer. Nothing I particularly need.
You will never know.
And you don't want embassies with me. And how about that planet? Does it do a lot of research? Can I see that here? Yes, it does +8 research. So I could stop them from producing 8 research in this planet. I suppose that just move the population away, and then they just lose the 2 from the buildings. Let's just try and see if we can steal some tech. So you go ahead and spend 15 turns on acquiring data, and then we'll see where we are at that point. And by the way, now that we have this Xeno something,
I listen intently.
are you still needing 1,000? Yes, so that did absolutely nothing for me. And you don't have the money for that. I am disappointed. I propose it anyway.
I cannot accept.
Asshole. You are still neutral.
Fair.
How about the Clagons?
Why
You're
do
very
you
angry.
call on the hive? We hear you.
We have an embassy. How about the trade treaty?
We require
1,200. Are you on some kind of bug drug?
Skitter away.
Okay. Toxic reduction here, and we have a colony ship on the way. Then where do we want to go? The research center here is going to be relevant. Our next pops are going to come up here, all of them. So let's go ahead and pop that out after the colony ship. And that one we definitely want as well. You have grown. Well, you are still waiting. It's not max growth though. And we still need to finish this before we can pop people down here. We have already acknowledged that success.
There are some boundaries that can't be crossed without a price.
Okay, so they spotted our spies. I can still save them. Now, if I decline, they'll try to kill them. I don't know if they'll succeed though. So screw you.
You should have accepted our generous offer.
Mission failed. He got deported. Now I wonder what would have happened if I just had accepted to withdraw. Maybe that just increases the odds that he'll survive, so to speak. And I suppose that the Daleks hate me now because I refused. They discovered one of your spies, and I rejected a no spy deal. Right. Can't argue with that. I did it. Government support facility, 1 turn, and then the new guy who we have coming on a civilian transport will be working and not striking. So that's all good. And you have maxed out on your population. Yeah, so this is as far as you're going to go. A security thing will be nice here because you are close to the front. You've grown and you're gonna have to stay there. Still failed, yes. What's that? Is that a scout you have sitting there? Yes. Space Factory has finished that thing. Good. Do we want to grab the CAF system? That one's rich and medium. This one's small and abundant. It would kind of box in the Clagons even further. They are already down. Are they down there though? Yes, I think they are. It might bring me into conflict with the Daleks a little. Ooh, this one's nice. There's the Pirates too. I don't know, because I really do want to send some colony ships this way too. I suppose my next colony ship will come over here. So let me go ahead and just defend this war point for now. I clicked build, didn't I? Military outpost, please. Minor earthquake. Okay. You have grown. It is what it is. It has room to grow more. Pollution is a problem. Good. Artificial gravity is
A
done.
kink requires your attention.
Okay. How many planets do we have with moons? Not a lot. Well, Crystalline Prime does have a moon. But it seems to be the only one.
A kink requires your attention.
So do I want orbital shipyards or moon laboratory? It doesn't matter much since I don't have the moon planets actually, but I'm never gonna get really good at research. So one way would be to kind of maximize on this one. The other way would be to kind of try to mitigate my disadvantage. I guess I'll try and mitigate, but not having a lot of moon planets is not the most important tech in the tech choice in the world. So how far are we? Now we're 3 techs away. First one would be fairly quick, 3 turns. You have grown. Good. Data center, toxic, and atmosphere renewal. Good, good, good. That seems fine. These 3 we don't need. Miss Marine Barracks would be nice, I guess, for the added defense against the Clagons. The evil Clagons. I guess they're evil. They're trying to bribe me all the time. Must be evil. And not bribe me. What do you call it? Extortion me. Colony ship is done. Good. And you're doing that. Can you do it? Yes. No problem. And then the cleanup. Cleanup duty. Okay. So what can we do? We could go and sorry, settle the last planet in the Vielda system. We definitely want that sooner or later. But I think I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these planets over here. That's a gas giant, and this is not great. They won't let me settle here, these independents. And down here, abundant and ultra poor. Well, I'm going to grab this one just to grow in a relatively harmonic sense, not to overreach myself. All of these were kind of average planets, yes. Were these good planets, or was it this one up here? I seem to remember that there were a lot of good, solid planets up this way. That one is wonderful. It's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, though. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that planet just for the strategic benefit. And let's return you to the dialogues. Don't jump up there. Go there. And that'll be that. Good. And now we have the ability to do some espionage on the Clagons. Let's see what we can do here. Pretty much the same thing. I do want to get that research stolen and catch up. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you like this video, so please go ahead and like and subscribe, or leave a comment, and I'll be sure to read and reply. And I'll take a break here, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.